Hey, I'm Chris, and today I'm going to be talking about a gadget that BenQ kindly sent out to me. This right here is the BenQ screen bar. Now you may have seen this screen bar on Instagram, Reddit, or any desk setup page, as they seem to be really popular, and I honestly couldn't understand why. The aim of the light is to illuminate your monitor without any unnecessary glare, light spill, and also help avoid eye strain, thus making it more ergonomic. As an added effect, it lights up the workspace in front of your monitor, which in turn makes working at night a better experience. Installing it is easy enough. Slide the light into the clamp, plug in the USB cable, extend the clamp and stick it on top of your monitor, and you're off. On top, we have this touch-sensitive panel with 4 buttons: power, brightness, temperature, and auto-dimming. Now along the bar is an ambient light sensor which works with the auto-dimming feature. But to manually adjust the brightness or temperature, you simply push and hold either button and it will gradually change. Now before BenQ sent the screen bar to me, I relied on the ceiling lights, a LIFX strip hooked up to the back of my desk, and natural light coming from the window over my shoulder. This was obviously very unbalanced, and throughout the day I'd have to adjust my lighting to suit this. Now, the screen bar has completely changed this. The auto-dimming setting is what I've used consistently since I put it on top of my monitor 2 weeks ago. It remembers that I have set it to this mode, and it adjusts throughout the day, making sure that my screen is lit evenly and even helps reduce the risk of eye strain. I also love that the light spills onto my desk, illuminating my keyboard and mouse. I mean, just look at the difference it makes from being on and then off. And for clarity's sake, this is without any of my filming lights illuminating my desk. Now I honestly can't knock it for what it does. It does do what it says on the tin, which is very rare for a product these days. The one thing I especially love is that I have it plugged into the USB port on the back of my monitor, so when I turn my monitor on, the light turns on. Call me lazy, but the less I have to do, the better. So what about the bad? It wouldn't be fair if I just sang its praises, and BenQ did ask me to be brutally honest. So here's a few things I think could be improved upon. The first being is that I use it with a curved monitor, so it actually sits very close on the far edges, which can cause a tiny bit of glare on the bezels. The second would be the mounting mechanism and size. Obviously it has a lot of flexibility with how far it can stretch out, but this also ties back to the fact I'm using a curved monitor. How about an extending arm to pull it out further so it doesn't cause that glare and accommodate for monitors with a greater curve? And finally, I think a bit of diffusion on the bar would help a lot. If you happen to look up at the bar, it is blinding. The LEDs are covered by a clear plastic cover, so it's a harsh, strong light. So adding a diffusion layer could not only protect your eyes, but also soften the LEDs. But this may be intentional, and my suggestion may actually have a negative effect on the light quality. Overall though, I'm pretty happy with the product, and I can now see what all the fuss is about. Not only does it look cool, but it's practical and ergonomic. So what do you think? Leave a comment below if you have any questions, and if you could, please hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.